News from away with your hosts, Jimmy and Seamus O'Toole.
How's it going, my trout? This is our special look back at the events of the year 2000. In November, we had ourselves a federal election, and the results were typically Canadian. No change.
This year, Stockwell Dave made a huge splash on the political scene. He did not campaign on Sundays and swept the West. Imagine how well he would have done if he did not campaign the entire week.
The Florida recount became the focus of the U.S. election, but tonight Floridians have put all that behind them and are rehearsing their counting down to midnight. Let's take a look.
10, 9, 2, 8, 40, 12.
Senator-elect Hillary Clinton accepted an $8 million offer to write a book about her years in the White House. She plans to call it How to Cash In When Your Husband is a Cheating Pig.
And also this year, Lucien Bouchard banned a toy from coming into the province because it spoke only English. Let's have a listen.
Screw you, Lucien. Screw you, Lucien.
Can't see anything wrong with that.
This past year, Toronto had a huge garbage problem, but he was re-elected anyway.
And 2000 was also the year Anne Hesh broke up with Ellen DeGeneres. As a public service, here's our Anne Hesh Watch 2000.
Gay, gay, not gay, gay, not gay, not gay, 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 not gay, gay, not sure, pregnant, gay. And we close our look back at 2000 with our 52 weeks in 52 seconds.
George W. Bush's drunk driving charge resurfaces. Finally, someone to carpool with, Ted Kennedy.
Australian Olympics put another steroid on the Barbie.
Disappointing showing by Canada's Olympic team. What do you want for $12 of federal funding?
Overpaid, pampered, whining, underworked Alexei Yashin returns to Senators. He's perfectly suited for life in Ottawa.
Joe Clark's election strategy, take your daughter to work day.
All New York World Series. Officials find more baseball bats in stands than on field.
Yoko Ono's new CD, all you need is earplugs.
U.S. elects dead man to Senate. Couldn't happen here. We appoint senators.
Prince Charles and Camilla plan possible wedding. Wedding song to be, Who Let the Dogs Out?
And that's our look back.
Happy New Year,
Happy
everybody!
New Year!
Happy New Year,
From New York, here's Pamela Wallen.
Hi, good evening. And welcome to a special New Year's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Canadian edition, or as I like to call it, Win Pam Wallen's Money. Now, tonight we're featuring celebrities from the world of entertainment. Let's bring out our first contestant. Just in case someone out there has been living in a cave, tell the audience who you are.
Certainly. I'm Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Has anyone ever told you you look like Pamela Wallen?
I get that a lot when I go to the bingo.
Okay, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Canadian edition.
Right.
Pamela, here is your first question. The Prime Minister of Canada, A, is articulate and intelligent. B, speaks neither official language. C, is a brilliant statesman. D, hasn't been caught yet.
I don't think he's been caught yet.
You are right.
Yes.
So far, you have won close to $8.
Oh, that's great.
Do you want to go on?
Well, sure, my car's already been towed, so what the heck?
Who is Canada's most handsome newscaster? A. Lloyd Robertson. B. Peter Mansbridge. C. Peter Kent. D. Mr. Dressup.
Okay, I think I am going to use a lifeline, Pamela. I think I'm going to call a friend.
Great. Use my cell phone.
Oh, great.
And that'll be $4.95 a minute.
And the situation in Bosnia... Excuse me. Yes. Oh, hi. Uh-huh. Oh, A. Lloyd Robertson.
A. Lloyd Robertson. That's my final answer.
Is that your final answer?
That's what I said. Yes. A. Final answer.
I'm sure you don't want to pick C? B is a nice answer, too.
Am I speaking some kind of foreign language here? I said A.
A. Is that your final answer?
Yes!
Sheesh, what a grouch. You picked A. And you're right again! You know what that sound means?
Yeah, you're out of money.
Right. We have to shut down until we can get another grant from the Ministry of Human Resources. And that's all for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Canadian edition. And thanks to our very special contestant, Pamela Wallen.
From Canmore. I'm not a lumberjack or a fur trader or a politician. I don't live in an igloo. I tried, but it melted the first night I put in a furnace. I don't own a dog sled, not since it was repossessed. I have a prime minister I can't understand. Not a president I don't want to understand. I sew my country's flag on my backpack, so when I travel, people won't overcharge me, because they'll know my dollar isn't worth a pinch of loon spit. I believe in shaking hands, not giving the finger, not unless you're phoned by a telemarketer. I believe everyone should be allowed into our country, unless they play the bagpipes. A toque is a hat, but you can also use it instead of your underpants for straining your home brew. A Chesterfield is a couch because it doesn't sound right, a Chesterfield potato. And it's pronounced Z, not Z, unless it's zebra. Canada is the second largest landmass if you include Sudbury. We're the first nation of hockey. I got 15 concussions playing hockey until the doctor said I couldn't play anymore because my knees were gone. And Canada is the best part of North America, if you don't include Sudbury. I am Canadian, but more than that, I'm Mike from Canmore.
Air Farce Memories of 2000.
In Ottawa, it was so cold, Human Resources Minister Jane Stewart had to buy a space heater because she ran out of money to burn. Man to Mansbridge with Peter Mansbridge.
Good evening. I'm standing in Stornoway, the official residence of the leader of the official opposition, the official Canadian Official Alliance. Well, these past few months have been quite a roller coaster ride for Alliance leader Stockwell Day. He joins me now to speak man to Mansbridge. Well, thanks for joining me, and good evening, Mr. Day.
Please, Peter, no need to be formal. Most people just call me the Great Western Hope.
Well, I do notice you're carrying rollerblades.
Well, you never know when there might be a photo op.
Well, can you show us around?
I'd love to. Here's where I keep one of my most prized possessions. My jet ski.
I should have guessed. Very impressive. And what's behind this door here?
That's where I keep apparel for all my public appearances.
Of course, jackets, shirts, ties.
What's
Well, I must say you have quite a selection. You must spend a lot of time in the closet. Well, moving right along. Now, Mr. Day, many people feel that you have an unusual name.
I don't see it. Lots of people in my family are named Day.
Okay. Well, in the election, were you disappointed that you won only 2 seats in Ontario, Quebec, and the Maritimes?
Not really, Peter. Next time, we hope to double that.
Well, Mr. Day, how do you feel about the Liberals' sweeping win in the last election?
Well, right now, Jean Chrétien seems to have his finger up the pulse of Canada.
Now, Mr. Day, your party is very strong in the West, but not east of Manitoba.
Our party's still growing. Besides, we have a definite plan. We're trying to form an alliance with the Bloc Québécois.
Why?
Well, that way we would have Ontario surrounded.
Now, Mr. Day, how do you answer critics who say that you use signs too much in your public appearances?
Oh, Peter. That's simply not true.
So I see. Well, Mr. Day, a final word tonight.
As leader of the Canadian Alliance, I will do everything in my power to make Canada a better country.
And there you have it. Thank you. I'm Peter Mansbridge with Stockwell Day. Good night.
Happy New Year.
Oh, look at it. It's gorgeous and rich.
Are you all right, honey?
Dave? Why don't you go play with your Timbits? I almost forgot. I bought you a gift. Do you like it? That was fantastic. Was it good for you? How could you? I thought we had something special. I never thought you'd leave me for some cheap cappuccino. I feel so used. Oh. Do you come here often?
Tim Hortons, good products, bizarre stories.
It's going to be a great New Year's Eve party tonight, eh, Brucey? Grab a couple of 2 for us and we'll get started, eh?
Yeah. Where's the beer guy?
I don't know. He must be in the back somewhere. Hey, Brucey, you want to see something really funny?
Oh, come on. It's not your elephant impression again, is it?
Watch this.
Kenny, what are you doing?
Attention Walmart shoppers, clean up in aisle 6.
Don't, Kenny, get back here.
Good afternoon, passengers. This is Captain Kennedy speaking. We'll be cruising at an altitude of approximately 30 feet.
Kenny?
You want fries with that? Attention passengers, flight number 607 is now leaving at gate number 47.
Come on. Man, you are going to get us into such big trouble.
Oh, Canada, you great big home and native land.
Oh, look, I am your father. Yes,
Yes, we have an emergency. 24 blue stat. That's code blue 24. Make that 48 blue. And ordering a 12-pack of Canadian. Better add a 2-4 of Coors Light. 24 Heineken. A party case, 42 2-4 Pilsner. 5 squares of Golden. 24X.
24 Sleeman. I mean Sleeman.
And 24 Bud.
Oh, hey. It works.
Hey, look. Okay, hey. Now we're moving. I got the blue. You got the Canadian. Oh, man. Hey, Bulldog, I lost that. Red Dog.
Oh, man. Kenny, we just bought 134 cases of beer.
Don't worry, Brucey. They're open late. We can always come back for more.
All right.
Still to come, Mike Bullard and Nicholas Campbell.
Bartender, hit me again. Paul Martin is here to celebrate the new year. Make it a double. And don't skimp on the diced fruit. Well, another year's gone by and I'm still not Prime Minister. On the bright side, neither is Sheila Copps. Sheila Copps. Hamilton's answer to an air raid siren. She did a lot for culture and heritage this past year. She kept her mouth shut. It's amazing how successful you can be in politics by never saying anything important. Look at Jean Chrétien. Waiting for him to retire is like waiting for the cable guy to show up. Of course, the cable guy doesn't get arrogant, give grants to his friends, and slug reporters. I've done a great job as finance minister. Look at our huge budget surplus. If we start next year, the national debt will be paid off completely by the year 3000. This year, Canada turned into a two-party system. The Liberal Party and the I Hate the Liberals Party. Stockwell Day did the impossible. He made Joe Clark look good. Joe Clark. Kim Campbell without the charisma. Thanks to Joe's dynamic leadership, the Conservative Party qualifies for federal funding as an endangered species. Alexa McDonough, the appendix of the political world, take her out. The NDP, National Disappearing Party. What a year. Doesn't seem right that I'm not Prime Minister. Paul Martin. Even my initials are PM. Well, I guess if I wait long enough, eventually I will get to take over. What do you think?
Forgets it, Paul. You don't got a chance.
Hi, everybody. I'm Roger Lodge. Welcome to Blind Date, the show where we send two people on a date and then make fun of them. Tonight, our cameras head to Canada, a country so unique they could actually count their ballots in one night. Let's meet our couple. He is good-looking, easy to get along with, and knows exactly what he's looking for. He's the host of the hit CBC talk show, Jonavision, Jonathan Torrens.
I'm looking for a date that understands the challenges of being a television personality.
Jonathan, you're in luck. We found your perfect match. Her name, Carmen Electra. But she wasn't interested in you. So we got the next best thing. Sue Johansson is a sex therapist who has her own TV show.
I've heard it all. I've seen it all. Heck, I've even been to Drumheller.
Let's tag along with these two on a date we call TV Lovebirds.
Sue Johansson, hi. I'm Jonathan. This is for you.
Oh, thank you. I have something for you, too. I hope you don't mind, but I ordered for us.
Oh, great. By the way, I'm a huge fan of your show, the Sunday Night Sex Show. Because of you, Canadian men have a whole new appreciation for the phrase, he shoots, he scores. Darn, they didn't give me a stir stick.
Oh, allow me. Jonathan, a woman has needs. Unbridled lust burns in her soul. We need constant affection and to be told that we are beautiful.
Are you trying to seduce me, Mrs. Johansson?
Women want to know their men intimately, as often, as freely, as intensely as possible. What do you say?
Well,
I have PlayStation 2. Hey, what do you take me for?
How did I misread those signs?
Well, that was interesting. Any chance of another date with Sue?
I don't think so.
Well, in that case, are you busy?
Memories of 2000.
Did you see the Liberals at their convention last week supporting Chrétien by chanting, 4 more years, 4 more years? To the rest of us, it sounded like a parole board decision.
Critic at Large with Gilbert Smythe Fighty.
Happy New Year. That's about all the good cheer I can stomach. Well, the year 2000 has come and gone, and not a moment too soon. What passes in Canada for entertainment would, in a third world country, be labeled cruel and unusual punishment. Here to help me look back at the entertainment highlights of the year 2000 is the star of CTV's Open Mic with Mike Bullard, Michael Bullard. Welcome. So good of you to join me, Mr. Bullard. I watch your program all the time.
Oh, thank you so much, Gilbert.
Of course, it is on 12 times a day.
Well, I can honestly say I never miss your show, Gilbert.
Oh, really? You watch my little program?
Not really, no.
I hear because nothing good is on the Comedy Network, they plan to rename it the Mike Bullard Channel.
Gilbert?
What?
I really like you, man.
I suddenly just realized how lonely I am. All right. Let's look at some of this year's top entertainment stories. Kathy Lee Gifford left the Regis show after 11 years.
Yeah, who said morning sickness was just for pregnant mothers, huh, Gil?
Canadian Hayden Christensen was picked to play Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars Episode 2. The patriotic actor plans to use the Canadarm to give Obi-Wan Kenobi a wedgie.
Celine Dion announced she was pregnant. She was thrilled with the ultrasound. It showed the baby trying to lip sync.
Cher wants to adopt a baby girl. With all the cosmetic surgery she's had done, you'd think there's already enough spare parts to build a small child.
Oprah's magazine came out earlier this year. It's targeted to people who have $3.95 and zero taste.
After consulting with specialists, Michael J. Fox shocked the entertainment world when he revealed publicly he can't act.
You really are a mean son of a bitch.
One of the most anticipated movies of the year was John Travolta's Battlefield Earth. Oh, what can we say about this film? I know. It... Well, you know, the year 2000 was nothing but disappointment upon disappointment. Zero to stimulate the intellectual soul. A steady stream of pointless, vacuous drivel. It was like an entire year of, I don't know, programming on the Women's Television Network. A hideous collection of penilely deprived female anarchists whose idea of relaxation is to hang upside down in a cave during daylight hours. Don't you agree with me, Michael?
I have more use for women than you do.
I do not speak ill of this network because 3 of my ex-wives run the programming there when they're not busy flying around catching helpless insects with their sonar.
Wives? Boy, did I misjudge you.
And that's how Mike Bullard and I saw the year 2000. Of course, we're smarter than you.
I'm Mike Bullard.
I'm Gilbert Smythe. Bite me.
What's the story on this one, Patricia?
Oh, just another sad case, Leo. Sick for a long time, total neglect. Reached out for help, but no one was there. And now, clinically dead.
Tragic. You got a name?
The Progressive Conservative Party of Canada.
Progressive Conservative Party. Any next of kin?
Very small family. Only 12 members in the entire country.
So, yes, indeed. Excuse me. I'm Joe Clark. But I guess I don't have to tell you that.
Well, I'm afraid we have some bad news for you, Mr. Cluck. The Federal Conservative Party is clinically dead.
How can you tell? I demand to see the coroner. Where is the coroner?
What's the story? Why is everybody so glum, chums? This place is like a morgue.
Yes, indeed. I am Joe Clark.
Coroner, Da Vinci.
Da Vinci, I'm a big fan of your paintings. Call me Joe. What's your first name?
Da.
Right. Place is like a morgue. Like a morgue. Yes, what exactly is it that you do here?
Well, simply put, I'm the coroner. I'm a passionate, opinionated man whose blunt style is redeemed by my relentless respect for the dead, but made endearing by my frank humor, my private doubts, and my complex humanity.
Oh, that's far more information than I needed.
Joe, I'm not finished. I'm also a man facing changes and winning the fight with my own personal demons.
This guy drinks like a liberal. Mr. Da Vinci.
Would you hold that thought 1 second? It's time for a scene break. We got some meaningless, grainy, black and white images. Let me explain something to you here, okay? The dead need a passionate interpreter, someone to give voice to their stories so their lessons are not forgotten.
I don't follow.
Work with me, Joe. I'm going for a Gemini Award nomination.
I respect your opinion, Mr. Da Vinci, but I will work to disprove your diagnosis about the death of my party, even if it kills me.
Stay with us for Simon Whitfield and the Chicken Cannon.
Here's There's an old acquaintance we can't forget on New Year's Eve. Let's say hello to Dave Broadfoot.
It's time to look at some of the remarkable headlines of the year 2000. In January, commenting on his recent visit to the Middle East, Prime Minister Chrétien said he had made no gaffes. When a reporter suggested he was in denial, the Prime Minister responded, "I have been in Egypt, I have been in Cairo, but there was no time for swimming. How could I be in denial?" In February, the Vatican expressed concern about finding enough celibate males to become the priests of the future. A psychologist advises the church to find males with no interest in sex. Look for males who have been married for 20 years. In March, a survey shows that school stabbings in Canada are up by 16%. Proof that gun registration is working. In April, Seymour Granger sues the Philip Morris Company, claiming he was unaware their product could be harmful to him. Mr. Granger set himself on fire when he attempted to siphon gasoline from a neighbor's car while intermittently smoking a cigarette. Mr. Granger's lawyer insisted the cigarette package should have displayed the warning, "Smoking this product while sucking gas through a hose might not be a good idea." In May, in Warsaw, 2 medical specialists are dumbfounded when a couple make love 7 times in 72 minutes. The dumbfounded specialists were having dinner in the same restaurant. In July, in failing health, Augusto Pinochet undergoes Chile's first ever anal transplant. However, the new anus rejects him. In August, with immigration a continuing controversy, Canadians are asking, should we allow people into this country who lie to us? Or do we already have enough cabinet ministers? In November, the state of Florida promises to simplify its voting procedure. In future, in every voting room, there will be huge photographs of both presidential candidates. As voters move through the room, they'll shout out their name and address and then point at the photo they like best. And in December, in British Columbia, an industrial accident left a logger without his willy. A specialist explained to the logger that it would be costly, but a new penile member could be created for him. Said the logger, "You better call my wife." The specialist called the man's wife, told her that her husband could be given a new member at an approximate cost of $15,000. There was a pause. The specialist turned to the injured man and said, "Your wife says for that amount of money, she'd rather have a new kitchen." That was the year 2000. Now, what do we have to look forward to in the year 2001? Okay, have it your way.
Man's World with that macho man, Buck McSweeney.
Yo, audience. All right. My guest today is a gold medal winner from the Sydney 2000 Olympic Games and a real manly man. Here he is in action.
And he is going to win the gold medal. Canada, Simon Whitfield, gold.
Welcome Canadian Olympic gold medal triathlon winner, Simon Whitfield. Yo, Simon.
Nice to be here, Buck.
Yo, Simon.
Yo, Buck.
Right. All right, Simon. Tell us about the Olympic triathlon.
Oh, Buck, it's made up of 3 events. First, you swim 1.5 kilometers, then you bike 40 kilometers, immediately followed by a grueling 10-kilometer run.
Big deal. You ever try a hard sport?
What?
Synchronized swimming. There's nothing like it, Simon. You get to swim in little circles with your hair in a bun while wearing a Donna Karan bathing suit.
No, I've never tried that.
And he calls himself an athlete. All right, Simon, you say part of the triathlon involves swimming?
That's right, Buck.
Let me see if I have the picture. You're in the water, competing against the best in the world, pushing yourself to the limit. Did you ever get the urge to swim upside down while wearing lip gloss and do corkscrews to ABBA music?
You're talking about synchronized swimming?
Right. Synchronized swimming. It's a man's sport, Simon. You're living on the edge. Hyperventilating. Never know if you'll go over the top. Or worse, your bathing suit is so tight, it pinches your nipples.
Buck?
Yeah?
I never thought about getting help.
Simon, is training difficult for your little sport?
No, Buck, to be a winner, you gotta train until it hurts.
You ever had a bikini wax? Now that hurts. All right, let's take a look at the highlights of your gold medal win in Sydney. Oh, nice form in the swimming, Simon.
You scare me, Buck.
So winning the gold medal must mean all your dreams have come true.
Well, I do have one unfulfilled dream.
What's that?
To meet Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, well, Simon, this is your lucky day. We happen to have another guest in our studio. Come on out, Wayne Gretzky. Final question, Simon. Think back. It's summer. You're on the medals podium. The Canadian anthem is playing. What are you thinking about?
My country.
I don't think so.
My family.
Nope.
Synchronized swimming?
Right, Simon, you are all right. Yo, Simon. Yo, Buck. All right, this is Buck McSween saying, men, be strong, train tough, and above all,
don't let your mascara run.
Right.
Put this around your neck there.
More memories of 2000.
Our check-in desks will also be combined. Instead of waiting in 2 lines for hours, you will wait in 1 line for days. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chicken Cannon Target of the Year 2000.
Greetings, civilians. I'm Colonel Stacy. Some of my close friends call me, wait for it, Teresa. All month long, headquarters has been tabulating your votes, and now, without the benefit of a Supreme Court-ordered recount, our twin cannons are ready to blast the top targets of the year 2000. Our ammunition, of course, a cruise chicken. Canada's smart weapon. Our first target, for weaseling his way to the top of the dung heap, winner of TV's Survivor show, Richard Hatch. This guy is so off any island I'd be on. And when ready, fire! Next, that singer of such banal, superficial, revolting, vapid, stomach-churning pop songs, Britney Spears. Fire! Oops, I did it again. Next is a man who believes the best things in life are free, but eventually you'll have to face the lawsuit. Toronto Mayor Mel Lastman. As we found out this year, more than his hair was getting plugged. This paternal bad boy has been called loud, obnoxious, pushy, arrogant, and egocentric. In other words, he's the perfect mayor for Toronto. Fired! Your next choice, Mr. Nice Guy of Hockey, Marty McSorley. Marty was convicted in court of using his stick as a weapon. When ready... No, wait. This poor man has already been through enough. It isn't right to shoot him with the chicken cannon. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, Rep. I was only trying to get his attention. Your next choice for creating the biggest American fiasco since Who Wants to Marry a Multi-Millionaire? The U.S. presidential election. Turns out democracy's shining knights can't tell their Chad from their dimple. And fire! Now that's an electoral vote I can get behind. All right, now comes the moment we've all been anticipating. Your most requested chicken cannon target of 2000 for putting Canadians through the totally unnecessary exercise of a federal election, Jean Chrétien and the other party leaders. Our ammunition for the Prime Minister, cream pie. Perfect to be tossed in his face. Stockwell Day, a carton of chocolate milk. Gilles Duceppe, a flaky quiche covered in a rich béarnaise sauce. For Alexa McDonough, a healthy helping of the new breakfast cereal, Loser Krispies. Joe Clark, porridge. And to top it all off, in honor of the way the candidates conducted themselves, mud. We will sling some mud. And when ready, fire! Thanks to Andrew Johnson from Nepean, one of many who voted on our website, airfarce.com, to suggest our chicken cannon target of 2000. Andrew will receive the new Air Farce video or DVD, Do Not Cross This Line. The Chicken Cannon, Canada's voice of the people.